And then inline event notification. So I think everybody knows that it's hard once somebody has started engaging with a live bot to know when to bring them back up to the top and avoid posting information. At the Guardian, we have this little red kind of pill that says, 1 update, 2 updates, 3 updates in increments, but it lets you stay where you are. So we have this idea of giving people a little bit more context than just the number of alerts that are happening at the top of the slide log. So what you'd be able to do is kind of get this little carousel on the top, and that would just increment as the new piece of information comes in. This one says 1 of 3, and you can swipe horizontally to see what the updates are before you decide to go back up to that place in the live log. And then I think there's a screenshot, so if you do decide to pull it down and say this is worth me reading right now, then you tap on the read now button. And then it will take you up to the top of the live log, and we have that little button on the bottom that says, actually, if you want to return to where you just read, where you just were, because this isn't interesting enough to you, you can get right back to where you were. So trying to sort out some better navigation parameters for people so they don't have to kind of scroll infinitely and go somewhere else. So that is live coverage. I do have more, but we should probably pause if you'd like to ask any questions about any of those.
Now we have questions about the live coverage segment here. Any questions in San Francisco, Rich?
I've seen that.
All right, I've got a couple here.
I was wondering if you could go into some more detail around the shareability of posts in the live blog and how Guardian editors are actually curating for shareability and what that's doing to either traffic or engagement.
So I think that we've envisioned sharing staying the same in this environment, right? So being able to share individual posts. We tend to focus more on what we can do on platform than off in a lot. Again, given kind of our capabilities and what we're able to influence. But do you have any ideas? I mean, you guys workshop things that are better than what's there today?
Well, we've seen others do certain things like highlighting text that might be shareable as an entry point that then goes into the ecosystem of social and gets shared around. And you sort of have multiple compelling entry points into the same live blog. When you mentioned that sort of that swipeability for sharing and having editors actually curating like the social content, I was wondering if you had sort of given thought to that sort of cycle, that social cycle on the live blog.
No, I mean, if you want to jump in, Madeline, feel free, but it gives me an interesting thought around this, right? So if you were to kind of share a specific view of a live blog, right? So you're not sharing what's in the middle, but you're sharing what the Guardian has taken the time and effort to kind of curate into a live social view of the comparison factor as it happens. And yeah, I imagine that would have kind of a very different look and feel and kind of signal something different to the reader, because one of the things that we worry about with this is kind of that concept of FOMO, right? So anytime you're filtering or taking things away or shortening stuff, you have to worry about giving really easy access to the full story. People like things that are short, but they don't want to feel like they're missing something, which is like bad thing. But yeah, I mean, I think that if you were to kind of hit the share button at the top of the slide bar, we have to think really deeply about what we're signaling to users being shared, and that it is a filtered view of something. So I mean, that's a great help to us.
Okay, I've got another question here. We'll have time for about 2 more probably.
I'm glad you went back to this slide because this is what my question was. For the first portion that says live on the ground, you mentioned potentially running into some ethical concerns. What are you guys expecting to be the biggest ethical concerns with this potential feature?
Yeah, so we have yet to kind of sit down with the newsroom in earnest to discuss that, but I mean, from my experience of doing this, it would be things like being on the ground in Paris and taking pictures of things, certain elements of destruction that aren't, filtered in any way, or kind of the live element and 363 element, and what we can and cannot cover when people are out in the lake when these types of events are happening, are just all conversations that we want to have with the users to make sure that as we transition to a new format, that we're also transitioning all of the regular considerations that we have for coming to the video. But if anybody else who's here kind of has a better insight into that, or can speak to it, yeah,
I think it's more we're just making sure that
part of, as we developed this view, we were keeping an eye towards kind of the conversations about both like user and reader safety and also the safety of our own reporters, particularly through producing contextual elements like maps and things like that, making sure we're figuring out where the line would be of, you're identifying where a reporter is standing or where a reporter is reporting from. So things like that. I mean, I think we mentioned it more as a way to make sure that, while we are looking at producing these interesting contextual elements, that safety and ethics are still in our mind as we're looking into developing these new things.
Did we have anything else? Okay, we'll thank you for our team from Guardian. We now have 45 minutes till the next presentation, which allows San Francisco to eat its lunch. We ate ours early. So
And our
we start.
lunch is out here.
We start. Is your lunch there yet?
It is.
All right, enjoy, and we'll